Where you been?
Shit, man, I've been taking care of these motherfuckers.
Oh, damn.
Was coming in, and now you're backing out. Now you're backing out. It's hard to talk big with a shotgun in your mouth. Shotgun in your mouth. I'm glad you brought your friends. They can watch it go down. Watch it go down. I got mine too. So welcome to my house. Welcome to my house. 'Cause these are my people, and this is my land. This is my land. And this is what we pray for, and this is God's plan. This is God's plan. And if you ain't from here, then you won't understand. You won't understand. This is my country, and this is who I am. This is who I am. So welcome to my house. So welcome to my house. Stand up for mine. You better believe it, 'cause today won't be your day. I can guarantee it, you should turn and walk away and get to leaving, or I'll let this 12 gauge do all my speaking. Don't push me on the edge, boy. Don't push me on the edge, boy. 'Cause I'm aiming for your head, boy. 'Cause I'm aiming for your head, boy. And all I see is red, boy. And all I see is red, boy. I told you not to cross that line. I told you not to cross that line. I'm giving you a chance, boy. I'm giving you a chance, you see boy. The devil in a glance, boy. The devil in a glance, boy. I can knock you out your pants, boy. Knock you out your pants, boy. I told you not to fuck with mine. I told you not to fuck with mine. Lord have mercy, Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy, Lord have mercy. Y'all was coming in, and now you're backing out. Now you're backing out. It's hard to talk big with a shotgun in your mouth. Shotgun in your mouth. I'm glad you brought your friends. They can watch it go down. Watch it go down. I got mine too. So welcome to my house. 'Cause these are my people, and this is my land. This is my land. And this is what we pray for, and this is God's plan. This is God's plan. And if you ain't from here, then you won't understand. You won't understand. This is my country, and this is who I am. This is who I am. So welcome to my house. So welcome to my house.
I got a baby girl inside this house, and right now she's sound asleep. So it's probably best for the both of us if you just turn around and leave. Cause if you come in this fucking house, then you too gonna go to sleep. I promise you, boy, don't play with me. I pray to God my soul to keep. Especially this day and age, gotta handle shit our own way. With a 30-30 horse 12 gauge behind this door, you're hella weight. My old lady, she rides too. cleaning up every shell case, mopping up these blood stains, but she ain't seen a damn thing. Most of my people are convicts, hard-headed, no nonsense, so please approach with caution. You never know who's watching, you never know what's on the other side of that front door, and you knocking might step out like motherfuckers get to dropping. All the neighbors heard was the dogs barking, the sun was down, it was getting dark, and I told the sheriff it ain't no problems, man, I was just taking out the garbage. So if you don't mind, please excuse me, I'm with the family trying to watch a movie. I'm sure you got better things to do, so I'll let you go and get back to doing.
Coming in, and now you're backing out. Now you're backing out. It's hard to talk big with a shotgun in your mouth. Shotgun in your mouth. I'm glad you brought your friends. They can watch it go down. Watch it go down. I got mine too. So welcome to my house. Welcome to my house. 'Cause these are my people. And this is my land. This is my land. And this is what we pray for. And this is God's plan. This is God's plan. And if you ain't from here, then you won't understand. You won't understand. This is my country. This is who I am. This is who I am. So welcome to my house. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. So welcome to my house. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy, Lord have mercy. So welcome to my house. Lord have mercy, Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy, Lord have mercy. So welcome to my house. Lord have mercy, Lord have mercy.
Some neighbors heard some gunshots. They wanted me to come check it out.
I was just taking out trash, and I ain't heard nothing. We've been hanging out, you know. Ain't nothing going on around here. I just got the kids in the house and stuff like that. We're just hanging out, having a good old time.
Gotcha.
Yeah, man. That's it.
Sounds good to me.
All right, y'all take it easy. Have a good night, man.
You too, man.
You gonna believe what happened over here, man? We're gonna run out there in the middle of the house. Cops came out here. Told me I was just taking out the garbage. Where you been?
Shit, man, I've been taking care of these motherfuckers.
Oh, damn.
Y'all was coming in, and now you're backing out. Now you're backing out. It's hard to talk big with a shotgun in your mouth. Shotgun in your mouth. I'm glad you brought your friends. They can watch it go down. Watch it go down. I got mine too. So welcome to my house. Welcome to my house. 'Cause these are my people, and this is my land. This is my land. And this is what we pray for, and this is God's plan. This is God's plan. And if you ain't from here, then you won't understand. You won't understand. This is my country. This is who I am. This is who I am.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to UltimateDirtTV for the Pro Grade Graphics 360 Wing Sprint Cars here for Fairbury, American Legion Speedway. I'm Alex Robinson, BJ Duvall in the producer's chair, and Dominic Foster, he is in the booth with me, and Dom, we're at a bull ring.
Yes, we are. Actually, Fairbury might be my favorite track on the entire server, so this would be my bread and butter if I was a sprint car guy, but I don't race sprints.
What? What did I just miss? I don't want to know.
BJ.
Oh, yeah, that's right. He did just admit that he... Oh, you like this track. As we look like we're ready, I see Race Control just looked at me, gave me the thumbs up. So it is time for some qualifying here for the 360 Wing Sprint Cars.
I don't know what your problem is with Fairbury there, Alex. Is it just because you can't drive?
A lot.
This seems to be a continuing issue. I don't think I can say that one, Mr. Producer in my ear.
But man, oh man, qualifying has just begun. Again, it is a closed qualifying tonight, so everyone can go out at the same time, and no one will be near each other. But there he is, the 21F for Vanderpool Racing. It's Trevor Frank. Trevor Frank in the 21F for Vanderpool Racing. What? Oh. Oh, that's... Okay, as you see, Braden Matson, he's at quick time, but ladies and gentlemen, following the events here at Fairbury American Legion Speedway, we are at... Where were we last night? Cedar Lake. Cedar Lake for the Apex Auto Glass and Tinting 410 Wing Sprint Cars. Brett Wheeler and I will be on the call for that one, as I'll make the virtual trip over there. But keep an eye out on the wings. You saw it on Trevor Wink's front of his wing. Hashtag strong as a Mac. A lot of drivers will have that on their car. As one of the drivers, his family is going through a tough time a tough time right now. So keep them in your prayers. And that is, if you see strong as a Mac, you will see that on a lot of drivers' cars for tonight at the Apex Auto Glass and Tinting 410 Sprint Cars. But there's the 86T. It is Garrett Holsey. He's looking to make a name once more, and what better way to do it than at a small little bull ring here as the 86 of Holsey looking to go. He goes fifth quick with an 11.301. So 11.301. There's Alex Good for Up North Esports. But Dom, 4-car invert for the heat races. So if you're sitting in the top 3, top 4, you're going to be starting outside of a transfer spot for the heat races.
Yeah, but that just means you know you've got the good car here. You found that line. So all you really have to do is work your way through some traffic, and you'll be right up there again for that feature race.
Doesn't mean it. You can ask Brett Wheeler. Brett Wheeler last week, he was running the race. He said he was trying to sandbag. He still set second quick or third quick. So, you know, it shows right there that even if you try and sandbag, you might still set quick time.
Well, see, that's the difference between Brett Wheeler and some of these guys, though. You know, Brett Wheeler's a Pro Series driver, while some of these guys aren't a Pro Series driver. So, but maybe sandbagging for him, it's still a lot quicker for most people here.
I see the 21H of John Helms. It's the Cinderella Man. It's John Helms. You see that Helms Racing Incorporated. The 21H has been missing in action for a few weeks here. He started the season off really strong, and then, wow, just a tough... Oh, that's right. So Brett Wheeler, don't forget, he's a pro driver, but he's also a disabled driver, and that man still whoops up on some of these other guys.
Just goes to show you, though, that no matter what happens, you can still overcome everything and still get a Pro Series license on this server here.
As Brett Wheeler also, we're getting that information because, you know, we keep forgetting. Brett Wheeler is a trendsetter. We talk about it all the time. Trendsetter, history maker, as he is the only disabled driver to ever make the Pro Series for the World of Outlaw Sprint Cars. It might be all of iRacing.
Alex, I got some information about Caleb Winkso here. It looks like Rob Winks kicked him back down to stock cars after last night's performance.
Yes, he is not here, but Clayton Tilley, he sets quick time. So Tilley, Madsen, Frank, and Jonathan White, and Jamie McCarran. J-Mac going 5th quick tonight, so he'll be one to keep your eye on. But then Halsey, Harvey, Dixon, Harris, and Coulter West. That is your top 10 for qualifying. Here we go. Heat race number 1, and here is your starting grid on the pole. The 7 for Rocket Racing Setups, it's Carlin Cure. To the outside, the 54 from Texas, it's Gunnar Harris.
On the inside of row number 2, we got the 2 car of Jamie McCarran for the Fur Motorsports. And on the outside, the 51 of Clayton Tilley for Momentum Sim Sports.
Brad Lamberson from Michigan, that 27 machine. He will start in the 5th spot. Outside, it's Brian Moore Sr. in the 558. And scheduled to start in the 7th spot for Up North Esports. It's the 75 of Chase Swafford.
So let's see how that invert helps out tonight. Does someone else get a lucky chance spot, or does he just come back and drive around everyone to get his first place back?
Well, you know, Tilley has been one of those guys who you got to keep an eye on. But watch 27 of Brad Lamberson. He's starting in that 6th spot. He's been around for a long time. He is an underdog as he'll come up front. But Chase Swafford as well didn't get a qualifying time, and the green flag is out here. Heat race number 1 at Fairbury. It is underway, and Gunnar Harris going to take an early advantage. And look, Clayton Tilley, he said, screw the invert. I'm going to hop right back up into 2nd.
Carlin Cure tried to take that bottom side, but Tilley and Hunter both got way up top, ran the top, but now Clayton Tilley is trying to run Gunnar Harris down on that top side as Harris gets into the wall.
See Harris there making mistakes. There comes Tilley to the inside. Those two battling it out. That 54 machine of Harris gets the run around the top side, but keep an eye on the 51 as that bottom side looks to be moving, and watch that slide job because it could be coming any time.
Slide job comes. Tilley takes the lead. Harris gets underneath him though to return the favor to him as Tilley crosses him up again and takes the lead going for lap number 5.
Tilley now still holds on to the lead, and who is in some trouble as that caution flag waves. There's Brad Lamberson. There's more. Lamberson goes to the bottom side. And
it's like just got. Thankfully, it looks like both drivers were able to keep it going, though, so we will be able to bet. But look at Moore, just got loose after hitting that wall, and he had nowhere else to go after he got tight right there coming off the corner.
You know what? From his vision, he might have thought you saw Chase Swafford just come down a little bit there off the wall, and it wasn't, dangerously close, but he might have thought from his vision that Swafford was going to come down, so he checked up, and I think that's what caused it a little bit more there.
Yeah, like I said, I'm not a sprint car guy, but a few times I've drove it, I know I can't see anything out that right side because of that wing over there. So he might not even seen him coming out there, Alex.
We got to get you in sprint cars more.
You won't see me in sprint cars more. I'll stick to my late models.
Ooh. But the 51 for Speed Shop 51. Clayton Tilley takes the green flag back out here. Him, Harris, and Cure hold on to your top 3 right now. Jamie McCarran, he is 1 spot short, but you see that 2M goes to the inside here, and he's trying to get to that transfer spot.
We got Brett in our ears over here talking about how late models are inferior to sprint cars. But, since he's a Pro Series driver for the World of Outlaws, I might give him that one just because he's a little bit better than me than that.
Oh my goodness, that was a checkered flag, and that was a quick heat race. I forgot this bull ring, we go quick, but we missed something. I thought that was just going for the white flag. There was a great, that's qualifying. Tilly, Harris, Kier, that's your top three. McCarran, Swafford, Laverson, and more. We'll see them in constant action later on. Heat race number 2, and here we go on the pole for Iridium Sun Sports. It's the 5 of Gage Stevens outside. You're one of the best, while LGR Motorsports, they provide Coulter West.
On the inside, we got the 88 of Garrett Husley. On the outside of him, the 19 of Brandon Matson.
Alex Good for Up North Esports in that 86 machine. He'll start 5th, and on the outside, Alliance Motorsports, it's the 17 of Cody Anderson.
So, Alex, who you got taking the win in heat race number 2?
Oh, we're going to do that already.
I just want to see who you got in this heat race. That's all I want to know.
Brandon Matson.
Yeah, Brandon Matson this one. Braden, I'm sorry. You're probably not going to make it through on that one. So we got to get the hashtag blame Alex going early if you don't make it through. I apologize.
I didn't do it. But there it is already. I don't know.
Green flag. Gage Stevens gets us going off the green flag here as he takes to the high side, gets into that wall, and Garrett Husley right underneath him, hot on his trail, going into turn 3, looking for that slide job already.
Only goes to the bottom side. Remember, he podium finished in the 410s on Tuesday night. He podiumed last Thursday also. So he went podium for 2 straight races at Lernerville, looking to carry the momentum on and lock him into a dash here tonight. And he is 1 step closer right now. Braden Madsen in second. Gage Stevens, who started on the pole, he's already on the bubble right now with Coulter West right behind him.
Yeah, Alex, you might be a bit lucky there. 'Cause it looks like Madsen is going to say, I'm going to take this in my own hands and get rid of the Alex curse already.
He's looking for it here, but he's still in that second spot. Garrett Holsey, he is starting to put a little bit of distance between him and that 21 of Madsen, but Gage Stevens still on that bubble spot in the 3rd spot, and you see the 10 of Coulter West. He is gaining, so is Alex Good. Both of those cars want to make the show, so keep an eye on that transfer spot.
Yeah, but Gage Stevens just keeping that line, being consistent all throughout as Coulter West and keeps trying to get that top side to work, but it looks like that middle line might be the quickest line right now.
Coulter West trying to bring the wall down, and I think he just about did it there as he went up and he was 2-wheeling it, but the white flag is out. Garrett Holsey, he is out in front. Braden Madsen still in the 2nd spot through 3 and 4. The 88 of Garrett Holsey closing on another podium finish as he wins heat race number 2. Braden Madsen, Gage Stevens, that is your top 3.
Alex Good. Coulter West, after he took that wall down, finished out your top 5.
I think we need more tracks here on iRacing that don't have walls. But, again, Holsey, Madsen, Stevens going on to the show. Good, West, Anderson, we'll see them in constant action. Later on, heat race number 3, and on the pole, it's the Cinderella Man from California. It is John Helms to the outside, the 06. It's Rylan Gray.
On the inside of row number 2, we got Hayden Harvey, the 55 of Vanderpool Racing. On the outside, his teammate, the 21 of Trevor Frank, also from Vanderpool Racing.
Bryce Lucius, he'll start in the 5th spot in that 32, and to the outside, it's the 12 of Caden Folkers.
So, Alex, you got to give me a story behind John being the Cinderella Man over here. What's going on with that?
So, we were broadcasting a big block race. John's set quick time, won his heat race, starts on the pole. Lap 10, gets hit, goes to the back. Comes up through the field within the next 5 laps, gets back into the 2nd spot, gets hit once more, goes to the back, had to go and get some repairs, comes back, he was a lap down, I'm pretty sure, gets the lucky dog wave around there, goes from the back once more to win it with 2 to go.
You might have something with that Cinderella Man there, but he started from the front tonight, so he might not even have to worry about that, hopefully.
Yeah, really. He started on the front then. But,
boy.
Let's take some lucky knock on wood here that this poor guy gets a break here and goes onto the dash. But Rylan Gray to the outside of him. You have 2 Vanderpool drivers and Hayden Harvey, Trevor Frank. Don't forget about Bryce Lucius back there.
Yeah, Bryce Lucius looked fast yesterday as well, too, in the Apex League. But John Help's going to get us started here. He's going to light the tires coming out of turn number 1. But we already got someone 3 wide, 4 wide, and we've already got people turned over.
Well, that's the way to start it. Let's just watch this. As this just gets ugly, and well, everyone got hit except for John Helms.
Well, looks like we'll be doing a complete restart on this one, but John Helms got away lucky from that one. Took the lead and just never looked back. So let's see if he can get it one more time here.
Bro, who's blaming me? I didn't do it.
You've been doing a lot of stuff. What are you talking about?
Oh, so it's still, it's still just my fault, apparently, there. I didn't do anything yet. Keyword, yet.
Well, you know who has done something? That's John Helms. As he takes us to the green one more time, it looks like we might be having a little bit better start coming out of one this time around.
Whoa, don't say it before we get out of turn 1 and 2. You know this better. You said something, even when you weren't on call last week, you said something. Guess what? Oh, here comes a caution. Here comes a caution. Here comes a... You were like Oprah. No. You were like Oprah giving out cautions last week after you said, oh, by the way, we have a clean race going.
Hey, that's all on hashtag blame BJ, because he was the one who said that. I read that message. But look at Hayden Harvey coming up that field with Trevor Frank right there, trying to take that first place away from Hayden Harvey.
The two teammates up front, Harvey, Frank. There's John Helms. He's still in the third spot. And remember last night when we were at Cedar Lake, the track wasn't as dusty, but here tonight already in heat race number 3, man, we're getting some dust.
Yeah, we got some dust going, but we've also got sliders being traded between these two teammates up front, as they just don't know who actually wants to take this win right now.
As Trevor Frank, Hayden Harvey, both of them have looked strong. You see Frank, he's just said, okay, let me test out the bottom here as he takes the white flag. Frank out in front, you have Harvey, you have Helms. Helms has company because Bryce Lucius looking to the inside.
Bryce Lucius might take that final transfer spot away, but it looks like Helms going to hold him off for that final transfer spot and finish third.
Trevor Frank, that 21F for Vanderpool Racing. He is going to win heat race number 3. Hayden Harvey in second. Let's double check the results here. Frank, Harvey, Helms going on to the show. Lucius, Gray, and Folkerts. We will see them in consolation action coming up in a little bit. Here we go. Is this heat race 4? It is heat race 4, and starting on the pole for Brazen Firearms, the 65. It is Jordan Etter, and to the outside, that 18 machine, it is Sean Sheehan.
On the inside of row number 2 for Up North Esports, we have the 96 of Matt Dixon. On his outside, the 23 of Jonathan White.
Zach Regenball for Vanderpool Racing. He'll start in the 5th spot in that 5 machine. To the outside, the 15 from the Midwest, it is Darren Harrell. So here we go. Heat race number 4. Matt Dixon, he's starting on the outside of a transfer spot here, so keep an eye on him. But here is where the underdogs can get into a dash and possibly take away something here and start up front even better. Etter, Sheehan, White, Regenball, Harrell, all these guys, 3 make the show, and a lot of these guys have missed the show lately. So this is a heat race. This is what we call a redemption heat race for these drivers to make a show here tonight.
Well, looks like Etter's going to try and get that redemption off to a strong start. So he's going to pull away, start taking us to the green, take that high side out of turn number 1, and get a huge run off there, give a gap to himself in second place.
You see Etter going to the top side. There comes Dixon. Contact. Everyone's going to stay straight so far. Sheehan saves it there, but here comes Zach Regenball. Regenball to the outside. Oh, some little internet connection issues there, but he is battling it out. Jordan Etter, he is distanced from the rest right now as he is comfortable in that second spot. Matt Dixon out in front.
Sheehan's got some company. Jonathan White keeps looking at that inside, trying to take third place. That final transfer spot away from him.
Jonathan White there. Darren Harrell, a lot of problems for that 15 machine as he's pulled into the infield. That'll be the end of his heat race. But battle for the third spot is on. Sean Sheehan, Jonathan White. Those two side by side once more. White going to slide him a little bit there as now the 23 of White. He takes over the third spot, but here comes Sheehan once more.
Sheehan's going to look to wind him up, try and get that last second slider on to take that third and final turn spot away. So he looks like he's trying to get it going here.
Sheehan goes top side, White goes bottom. You see Reginald back there. He is going middle, trying to strike, but I think he's losing some time here. Goes to the top side there, still White in the third spot.
It looks like White found something on that bottom side, but Matt Dixon has checked out from this field and said, excuse me, guys, I'm just going to take this heat race number 4 win and get my spot already locked up.
Dixon, he wins heat race 4. Jordan Eder and Jonathan White, your top 3.
Sean Sheehan and Zach Regenball round out your top 5 for heat race number 4.
Let's get the final results once more here. There it is. Dixon, Eder, White to the show. Sheehan, Reginald, Harrell. We'll see them in either a C or a B. And here we go. Consolation action coming at you now. And here we go on the pole. Vanderpool Racing, the 5. It's Zach Reginald to the outside. The 27 from Michigan, it's Brad Lamberson.
On the inside row number 2 for Alliance Motorsports, we got the 17 of Cody Anderson. On his outside, the number 12 of Caden Folkerts.
Aaron Harrell in the 15. He'll start in the 5th spot. 6th, the 258. It is Brian Moore Sr. So 4 going on from the C main to the B main. So 2 drivers will be going home here tonight for this C main action. And this is one of those spots where you got to keep your nose clean because, you know, these drivers, no matter what, they're going to go and fight hard and make a mistake. And if you're sitting in the 5th and 6th spot, you just got to stay back for the first few laps. 12 laps, you sit back for the first few laps and you just relax and enjoy a show.
Yeah, sometimes that works out, but sometimes they'll come bite you in the butt as you'll be sitting there and all of a sudden they'll be too checked out and you'll have too few laps just to get anything done.
But like we said before the broadcast when we were setting up, it's Fairbury. Anything can happen.
Yeah, sure. Anything can happen. It looks like Zach Reginald and Brad Lamberson are going to try and get this going so they can find out who's going to take that first transfer spot in the race. As Reginald is going to take that bottom side and get past Lamberson, who's going to try and turn back on the outside.
Lamberson on the top side. You see a Reginald. He is on the bottom side. These two guys have had some battles in the past, and they're side by side right now in a C main, the 27, the 5. These two cars still side by side as they come down the straightaway.
Lamberson's trying to get that top side wound up. He gets a great run coming off it, but Reginald just keeps that bottom side working with that momentum. Can he keep this lead, or he have to give it up to Lamberson and see Reginald keep it going in lap number 4?
Reginald, Lamberson, this battle has been good and intense. You see Lamberson going to drop down. Now he slides up. That might have killed a little bit of time for him here as Reginald still holds the inside on Lamberson. These two cars going side by side. The 5, the 27, as you see. Now Reginald going to get a little loose there coming into the turn.
Question is, who's going to make the first mistake? Will Reginald get too low and hit those tires, or will Lamberson keep on that outside and brush that wall just a bit too much, giving someone the C main victory?
And with this track, like you said, that concrete wall comes up on you real quick, but so do those infield tractor tires, and if you hit either one of those, that can write an end not only to this battle for the lead, but the end of your night.
Yeah, Lamberson's keeping that close, so as he's trying to make that outside work, he's moved down just a little bit, trying to keep that pressure on Reginald to hopefully make a mistake. Oh. It's like something's happened to Reginald where he is out. That puts Lamberson in first place, Brian Moore Sr. in second, Caden Folkerts in third, and Cody Anderson in the 4th position.
I don't know what's going on.
Seems like Reginald has some type of issue going on with his internet, as we're going to be taking the white flag here. It's showing him in 5th, but he's still showing that first place, and as he hits that inside tractor tire.
He hits that inside tractor tire. The white flag is out. Reginald is marked in 5th. So with that, Brad Lamberson, he's checked out. He said, I'll see you boys later, because he's out to a 3-second advantage. That 27 machine, he's going to win your C main action here. Brian Moore Sr., Caden Folkerts, and where is he? There he is. Cody Anderson are going to be your 4 going on to the B main. So again, Lamberson, Moore, Folkerts, Anderson, and those guys will be going on to this B main. Regenball and Harl, a tough break for those two. They will be done for the night. We'll see them again next Tuesday for the Lightning Wings and Battery Coating 410 Wings Sprint Cars. But B main action on tap here and on the pole for the Firm Motorsports, the 2M. It's J Mac, it's Jamie McCarran to the outside for Up North Esports, the 86 of Alex Good.
On the inside, row number 2, we got the 32 of Bryce Lucius for Up North Esports. On his outside, the 18 of Sean Sheehan.
Wofford for Up North Esports. He will start in the 5th spot. Outside, presented by LGR Motorsports. It is that 10 machine. It's Coulter West.
The 06 of Ryland Gray will start in the 2nd row inside, as Brad Lamberson starting the outside of him with that 27 machine.
More Senior, he'll start 9th. Outside, it's the 12. It's Caden Folkerts. And rounding up the field, Alliance Motorsports, the 17 of Cody Anderson.
All right, Alex, how many we got transferring from this into the A main?
I want to say it's 8. I was right. It is 8.
Top 8 transferring, and we look like Caden Folkerts is on the outside looking in as he is trying to get by Ryland Gray. But the battle for the lead is going to heat up as Jamie McCarran is going to take the lead from Bryce Lucius. He's going to turn it back to the outside and try and get that run off the top side.
Battle is already on here. Again, top 8 make it on. So 3 cars will go home tonight from this 11-car starting field for the B main. But you see these battles up front. These cars want as better of a starting spot as possible for the A main. And Bryce Lucius, well, he's looking to win this B main.
The top 8, once you get the 5th on back, all underneath the blanket. Anything that happens, we're all side by side. We're going 3 wide in the back, as it looks like Alex Good is going to come out of that one clean and in that 4th position.
Looks good into the 4th spot right now, but Ryland Gray right behind him there, and so is Coulter West. All these cars, once again, they're trying to battle here. There goes Ryland Gray. He's going to throw a little slider onto Good. Good going to go to the inside. He's going to block that slider attempt, though, as you see Sheehan back there as well. Sheehan holds on to a 7th spot. Lamberson holds on to the final transfer spot.
They're all trying to get just one more position up to start that feature off, get a little bit better, but as you see, Coulter West got that top side running. He's got the machine wound up and gets an excellent run at the top, take that 4th position away.
Coulter West, that top side running well. There's that 2M of Jamie McCarran. He is right there in the 3rd spot. Ryland Gray, though, he's looking to throw a contender in here as well, as now you got a 3-car battle for the 3rd spot. Gray, McCarran, West, all 3 of these cars want that 3rd spot because, again, it depends here with this track. Do you want a top starting spot or do you want the bottom starting spot?
Yeah, it all depends on how you plan on doing this one. But as you see there, looks like Ryland Gray has that bottom side working as Coulter West actually go underneath McCarran as he gets that slide job, take that top side again.
Aaron goes right back below him. There's West, though. Holds that top side. West going to have the run out of the corner. Coulter West takes back the 4th spot from Jamie McCarran as these cars are throwing haymakers at each other today, trying to throw some moves, and caution. Is this what I think it means, Mr. Duvall? There's Caden Folkerts and Anderson, and oh, we're coming in hot. Folkerts came in hot.
He came in hot on that one. Looks like he just misjudged how the guy in front of him was going to go through that corner. He just said, I'm going right through here. This is my line here. But the person that caution may have been the most for was Jamie McCarran, as Ryland Gray was taking that 3rd spot away from him. And McCarran might actually be able to get a run here to take that 3rd spot back.
Oh, it is looking like it. We'll have to see and double check, but it is looking like we will have our famous curse. And man, this is back-to-back times you get to join us in this curse as green-white checkered is looking like it is going to be on tap. And yeah, well, there it is. Bryce Lucius, he is out in front of this one. Chase Swafford, Rylan Gray, your top three. Lucius, he's going to win your B main here, folks. Chase Swafford second. And there we go. Wow, oh, we're just going to... camera almost went down, boys.
Oh. Wonder how our producer would have felt about losing the camera in that situation.
He might have cried.
Take a look at that. Bryce Lucius takes the B main victory. Chase Swafford, Rylan Gray, Jamie McCarran, and Coulter West round out your top 5.
So here we go. We're going to the dash. Oh, what? I'm sorry. I just got the message of the dash lineup, and I wasn't really looking. You never have the right line result anyways for me half the time when I start reading, so.
What we got for this dash, though, Alex? Who we got?
Starting on the front row, it's Hayden Harvey, Trevor Frank, the two Vanderpool teammates. Clayton Tilley, he'll start third. Matt Dixon to the outside. Braden Madsen, Jordan Etter, Garrett Holsey, and Gunnar Harris. That is your field. Again, 8 cars. This will decide your front 4 rows for tonight's feature event. Oh, Tom, this is your first time. This is the bad part / the fun part of you got to keep count of the laps. 6 laps the distance. It's entertaining.
Entertaining to say the least, but this dash, something we all wish they would actually have a real format for on the iRacing Dirt side, as most drivers love having the dash for the top 8 redraw.
But here we go, green flag out for the dash, and when, oh man, we're already at it here. Hayden Harvey, he's out in front. We're going 3 wide for the second spot, as there was Tilley, there was Frank, there is Dixon as well. Madsen in the mix as well as all these cars looking to start a row better than the other, as we're going to spread it 3 wide once more.
You got to think, too, looking at last B main, that top side looked to be working for Rylan Gray, so maybe these guys are thinking, should I get that outside spot, or I want that inside spot through that slider?
And like you said, these guys already made the show. Now it is just the deciding factor of where will they start, outside, inside, what row. Again, front 4 rows on the line here. Who is going to take the spots?
We are 2 to go, as you can see there. Looks like Clayton Tilley out in front, and he is going to take this away.
Oh, there he is. There we go.
Oh. All right, so it's Hayden Harvey out in front. Actually, I apologize for that. My scoring was a bit messed up there.
BJ just confuses everyone because he doesn't really give everyone a heads up. But it looks like the 55. But you're supposed to tell him that is how it works, Mr. Duvall. This is a you thing. This is a you problem. But Hayden Harvey has won that dash. So he will be starting on the pole, as now I'm giving the man about 30 seconds, if that. If he is not up here to the microphone in 30 seconds, we are going straight to a commercial. Oh, look, he must have heard the warning. There he is, your dash winner, the 55, Vanderpool Racing's own. It's Hayden Harvey. And again, another dash win, another starting on the pole. And, well, you get to battle with Clayton Tilley once more.
Yeah, I don't know, this season we've been getting a lot of dash wins and dash finishes. Pretty good. Getting good starts in the A-mains all season, that's really been helping. But really, I wasn't going to run 360s tonight, but so it was Fairbury. I know it's a smaller, difficult track, and with Bristol coming out here recently, I knew everybody was going to be running that and getting that in, so I decided to come and run this, get some practice, get an edge on the competition, I guess, and yeah, we'll see what I can do tonight.
And now, you got to talk about this for a second, that heat race run with you and your teammate of Trevor Frank. He gave you everything you could handle in that heat race.
Yeah, he sure did. I mean, I'm proud of him. He took me into the late models, taught me how to do that, and I was able to go in there and beat him in a race. So I guess it was only fair for him to come to the sprint cars and learn a few things and come out and beat me.
Well, that is your dash winner here tonight. He'll be starting on the pole. It's the 55 of Hayden Harvey. Good luck. Have fun. Go fast. You know the saying. You've heard it plenty of times.
Yep, thank you.
Well, with that, we will be back, ladies and gentlemen, after these few words by our sponsors here at Fairbury American Legion Speedway for feature time. And we are back, ladies and gentlemen. It is feature time here at Fairbury for the Pro Grade Graphics 360 Wing Sprint Cars for the National Sim Racing Series here on Ultimate Dirt TV. Again, BJ Duvall is in the producer's chair. I'm Alex Robinson alongside Dominique Foster. And, well, here we go. Feature starting grid. And where we go, and here we go. Back to the front. And he ran the Soup earlier tonight. The 27 of Brad Lamberson. He'll start 20th on the inside. The 86 for Up North Esports. It's Alex Good.
Starting 18th, it's the 18 of Sean Sheehan with on the inside for LGR Motorsports, the 10 of Coulter West.
Up for Motorsports, 2M, it's J-Mag, Jamie McCarron. He'll start 16th to the inside, the 05 of Ryland Gray.
Starting 14th, we got the 75 of Chase Swafford from Up North Esports on his inside. His teammate, the 32 of Bryce Lucius.
Jonathan White, he will start on the outside of row number 6 to the inside, the 22. It's Cinderella Man himself, John Helms.
On starting 10th, we got the 7 of Gage Stevens on his inside, the 245 of Carlin Cure.
And here we go from the dash, Jordan Eder. He will start on the outside of row number 4 to the inside at Scarrett Holsey. Trevor Frank starts on the outside of row number 3. Gunnar Harris will be on the inside. Matt Dixon starts on the outside of row number 2. Braden Madsen for Up North Esports. He starts on the inside, and on your front row, Speed Shop 51 Momentum Sim Sports. It's Clayton Tilley, and to the inside, we talked to him after the dash. He's your dash winner, the 55 for Vanderpool Racing. It is Hayden Harvey.
It looks like we are ready to go as Hayden Harvey is going to smash that loud tunnel coming out.
Not yet.
I know it's not going yet. I had the whole thing set up and you just ruined it, dogs. Now you have to wait till the next broadcast.
Yeah, that's fine. But ladies and gentlemen, here we go. 4 wide salute. You wanted the best, well, you got the rest. National Sim Racing Series Pro Grade Graphics would like to thank you for tuning in here to watch their 360 wing sprint cars at Fairbury American Legion Speedway. And ladies and gentlemen, pick your winner here tonight, and we're going to go down the list, starting with the new guy, Dom. Who do you pick to win here tonight?
You know, I'm going to say here, I'm going to give a shot to the guy a little bit in the back just because I thought I said, but Rylan had a heck of a run that B-main. He had something figured out. I feel like he's going to be able to come through this line pretty quick.
BJ Duval, who do you got? Shocker. BJ got Harvey, Dom got Rylan, Greg. You know what? I'm going to go with a man who looks strong in the C, looks strong in a B. I'm going to pick the man who ran the soup. He's starting in 20th. The 27 of Brad Lamberson is going to go from the front to the back. Hard charger here tonight.
That's a pretty bold prediction there, Alex.
I'm a big bettor. Don't we know this? Don't usually
Brad,
win.
I wish Brad the best of luck trying to get from that back to the front. But look at Stack Reggie Ball in here. We got Hayden Harvey. Hunter Gaines says Helms is going to win this race.
John Helms, you know, he might pull another one out of the hat. He might pull a Cinderella story out of the hat here tonight. You know, started on the front row of his heat race, then dropped back, lucky enough, made it through to that feature event and didn't have to run the soup. So who knows? But we'll find out.
The one thing I do know is Hayden Harvey is off as we are going into turn number 1. Clayton Tilley hot on his heels on that outside.
Ladies and gentlemen, you know what time it is. It is time to crank it up with the Ultimate Dirt TV Crank It Cam. Here we go already. Caution, caution. And we got ourselves a caution. Dom, this is why I wanted you to do the cranky cam, because every time I do it, we get a caution within the first 2 laps.
Well, maybe it's just your bad luck running the tracks that gives them a caution out there.
It's always my fault. But I see somebody missing somebody missing a nose wing, and we're just gonna take him 3 wide. Jonathan White. Oh, Eder!
Oh, Eder just came down on top of that one. Jonathan had nowhere to go.
First caution of the feature event is out. BJ, don't you yawn in my ear.
Producers over here yawning in the ear, making everyone in this booth tired right now.
This is what he does. He acts like he works so hard.
You know who is working hard, though? Clayton Tilley on that outside as he gets around Hayden Harvey, take the lead away.
Hayden Harvey, Clayton Tilley, Matt Dix. Oh, man. Has Braden Madsen gotten the wall there? A little bit of... Oh, Lord, everyone. Oh. I'm just going to sit. Oh, my goodness. I'm going to walk away.
Alex going to walk away, but it looks like Clayton Tilley's trying to walk away with that lead, but Hayden Harvey staying hot on his trail as we've got cars 3 wide, 4 wide battling for the back here. It looks like they're going to try to do this 5 wide before they think better of it.
Everyone is going, again, we talked about it in the consolation. Keep your nose clean, as we saw, you know. Eder kept their nose clean, but we're just going to go 4 wide here. And, well, apparently that's not the caution. I don't want to know what the caution's for then, because I'm just concerned. But, Dom, we talked about it. You got to keep your nose clean, and these guys just want to get, oh, Jordan Eder once more. Him. Does he get in the wall? Does he get in the good? Does he get into the
got that tractor tire?
Oh man, so does he.
Right behind him. You know, he just thought Eder had he looked a bit lonely there, so he wanted to come join him over there on the side.
So the same two cars that got involved in the first caution, both of them are going to go and end their night on the same tractor tire. So tough break, but darn it! Why does the pace truck go through the infield? I don't.
You know, Alex, my brother did tell me one time, because he's hit that tractor tire at Lucas Oil Speedway quite a bit, that he thinks there's an RC car inside those tractor tires that move up just slightly on each and every lap.
You know what? I never heard that one, but it's really bad. I've watched races before where they move the tractor tires out after the heat races for some apparent reason. They move them out towards the track more for the feature event, and it's just chaos. But we're going to try and avoid some chaos here as we're going to go 3 wide once more.
Yeah, but take a look right there. That number's in that 6th position. Rylan Gray's working his way up through the pack. He is now in 5th position as he takes that high side.
And oh man, he avoided catastrophe there as him and Dixon got into a little contact there, but he used it to his advantage and he went low, went middle there as he's going to look there. Rylan Gray, Bryce Lucius, all these cars battling it out. Matt Dixon, Swafford, here. All these boys moving and grooving throughout the field. We're just going to keep this section 3 wide though.
Yeah, looks like we're going to keep it 3 wide, but if they give each other enough room, we've got 3 different lanes working on this track, the high side, the low side, and that middle section. Who knows, we might even get a wall line here pretty soon.
Who knows what would happen here yet as we're going to try and go here. Look at the run. Oh my goodness. Garrett Holsey showing off the speed right now as he is up into the top 10. John Helms right behind this group though as he is waiting to strike. Everyone has kept it clean and green for the past few laps. Save it back there for you.
But it looks like that top side might be the dominant way. We've only got one guy taking that bottom line right now, and he seems to be falling backwards, and he needs to get to that top side as quick as he can.
Is Swafford on that bottom side, the middle side, and he's looking to stay there as, oh, here comes Brad Lamberson now. Lamberson on the bottom side, but you see Lamberson going right on, playing with danger, actually. He's playing with fire as he is right near those tractor tires. Swafford, he's going through the slick, and you see Lamberson, he is gaining ground on that 75 machine.
Yeah, we've seen those tractor tires already jump out once and hit a couple cars. But as you see Swafford going up that high side, Lamberson stays to that bottom side. We have a battle here as the 86 gets above the slide job. He's getting turned underneath.
Cure and Garrett Holsey. This battle for the 7th spot is on the 7 and the 85. It is 86, sorry. And the 88, one of those cars, no, the 88 of Garrett Holsey gets into the wall. He drops back and Gage, no. Guess who it was, too?
Oh, it might be.
There's Mattson.
Matson's up in the wall. What happened to Mattson over there?
I think there was 2 incidents now we got to look at here because Mattson got sideways. We saw the one brewing here, and there he is. There's Cinderella. And well, Cinderella just went, I'm going to go. Hello. J-Mac got in a little bit of the tail tank there.
And take a look at what happened to Mattson here. Did he just get into that outside wall and go up and over a little bit? And he did. He tagged that little opening out of turn number 3, and that is enough to send any car over, let alone that big fat right rear on a sprint car.
That was the most anticlimactic turnover I've ever seen. It wasn't one of turn quicker, do a few barrel rolls. It's just, do I want to turn? Do I want to turn? Yeah, sure, we'll turn.
Well, he just wanted to make sure he was nice and safe as he went over on his side. That's all it was.
3 cars out of action as we close in on 10 to go. And man, oh man, can we talk about the battles that we have seen throughout this whole field. You have Clayton Tilley leading us back to the green flag. Him and Hayden Harvey as caution out. And yeah, I don't know what this one's for.
Possible delayed start maybe that took a bit longer. As our producer will try and find out what this was for, but we might not be able to see anything here.
I think it was the back of the field wasn't caught up, and they were lagging back, and the green flag comes out. And you know, at the short tracks, that happens a lot more than it should.
So we had a messed up lineup in the back, but Alex, you know what's not messed up? Take a look at Ryland all the way up there. He is in the 5th position, and he is looking to make a move on that first as Clayton Tilley takes us to the green flag.
Clayton Tilley, the 51, goes right back to that top side. As you see, it's a choo-choo around the top. You have the few. Ryland Gray up there as gonna get a little comfortable with that wall there as he tasted the concrete real hard, but kept it going. Now he's going to get cut off by Dixon there as these cars moving throughout. Harris right now in the 4th spot as Bryce Lucius after that. More contact back here and there.
And there we go. And we are over and over. It looks like he is back up on his wheels. But oh man.
Wait. I find this great. So Dom, in only his 2nd broadcast, the guy he picks brings out a caution before my guy. Do we
Alex,
have a second commentator curse?
well, you know what? Someone had to break the Alex Robinson curse here, so I'll be the one to take care of that one for you, Alex. Man, take a look. Madsen was also involved in that one. He actually went over a little bit more violently than he did on the other one where he spun.
You know what, Dom? I think it's only suitable because BJ was complimenting you on cursing a driver. I think it's only right. I think it's only right now. I think it's only right now if BJ makes the feature in Apex that I need to pick BJ to see if he can actually, live up to a curse again. But Hayden Harvey, he's looking to withstand the torture that Bryce Lucius is ready to throw at him here as we're closing in on 5 to go. It's still Tilley, Harvey, and Lucius, your top 3.
Lucius trying to put that pressure on Harvey, but he has to watch out for Gunnar Harris as Lucius takes a slide job and Harvey turns under him. Harvey takes 2nd place back for that. He had to do a slider on the way back around.
We knew that slider was coming by Lucius, but now Lucius gonna have to regroup here. But now, if he makes a mistake, you have Harris, you have Cure, you have Dixon. Those 3 drivers right behind him waiting to attack. As you see, Carlin Cure gonna try to go to the inside of Gunnar Harris right now.
Yeah, but it looks like that bottom side or top side's the way to go. As that bottom side doesn't really have the speed. But Karen Kier is going to try and take that bottom side one more time around Harvey. As Harvey fell back all the way down to that 4th position, trying to keep it as he's going to go back to 5th from Caleb. But Carlin's going to keep that 5th position as now he's got to deal with Matt Dix on the inside.
With the slider, a lot of contact there between Dixon and Cure. Both of those are going to withstand the whole attack as now Chase Swafford sneaks his way up into the top 10 as well. As, man, the battles have been intense. But here we go. White flag is out. Clayton Tilley closing on doing a weak sweep here. He won at Lernerville in the 410s. He's rounding 1 and 2 down the back straightaway through 3 and 4. Momentum Sim Sports, the 51 of Clayton Tilley, wins here at Fairbury American Legion Speedway.
And Gunnar Harris got a slide job there. And we got people upside down flipping. He is still going.
Is he gonna make it? Is he gonna make it across the finish line? Does he? He's not gonna make it. But can we? So there is Tilley. There's Lucius. There's Harris.
Take a look at that back there. Look at the middle of 3 and 4 right there. As there was just nowhere for any of these guys to go as those 2 got into it in the back.
Oh my goodness gracious. What? somebody. Wait, no, that was the white flag lap. Here comes the finish. Here comes the checkered flag. Oh. Was it? Because Alex Good was flipped when Tilly was coming to the checkered. Yeah, because there's Tilly. That was the white flag coming out. And that was because white flag's out, so it doesn't matter who does what now. And, well, Alex Good, he's done. Here comes Tilly now on the checkered. So Tilly wins. You see,
Oh, look at Gun. Hayden Harvey responds. Gunnar Harris went to go give that slider on him.
There's Dixon in the background.
Dixon just got into the wall by himself, and he just went for a ride. And all he could do was hold on.
Now imagine this. He's exiting turn 4, starts flipping. There's a bunch of flips already in his bag. And then, well, everyone's still racing for more points, trying to get past each other. Dixon just trying to get to the finish line at this point, and, well, he's going to get cold-cocked once more by, I think that was Sean Sheehan there. And there's J-Mac. And, well, he at this point, he's now, there's Coulter West, as a lot of these cars going across with damage. And then he's just hoping and praying he can just spin across there, as you see. Yikes. But official results, here we go. There it is. Clayton Tilly going to take home the win. Bryce Lucius, Gunnar Harris, Garrett Holsey, and Carlin Cure, your top 5.
Chase Swafford, Hayden Harvey fell back to 7th place. Gage Stevens, Brad Lambertson, and Sean Sheehan take out your top 10.
Rank in 11th. Jamie McCarron, 12th. Coulter West in 13th. Matt Dixon and Alex Good, your top 15.
Rylan Gray finishes 16th. Braden Matson, John Helms, Jordan Eder, and Jonathan White round out your finishing field.
Are we going to wait for words from our producer? Are we going straight down to victory lane? We're going straight down to victory lane. It is. And here we go with the winner, the 51 for Momentum Sim Sports, Clayton Tilly. And talk about a week. You win at Lernerville for the 410s. You come to Fairbury and you win in the 360s. Heck of a week here so far.
Yeah, cheers, mate. It's good to finally get a couple of wins back on the board in this series. You struggled for a few weeks there, and yeah, it looks like we're back on the train.
Now, talk about it. Back-to-back nights of battling it out with that 55 of Hayden Harvey, and Hayden gave you everything you could handle tonight, but then and near the end, you just started pulling away, and it showed that Momentum Sim Sports 51 was on the roll tonight around that top side.
Yeah, sort of had something figured out there with our new setup packs we got coming out in a couple of days, and just, yeah, sort of put it on the top there, and as long as I stayed out of the wall, it was going to be all right, and yeah, I put myself in a few times, so I got a little bit hairy, but we made it to the end. That's the main thing.
And we know you got a great group of guys and some great sponsors backing you. Who do you have to thank for this victory tonight?
I thank all the boys at Momentum and our main sponsor, speedshop51.com, for all your setups. CT Designs, Everything Dirt, Verdict Clothing, Stream Indoor Karting, Racecraft Simulations for hopping on board for a few shows. And yeah, you guys for putting on the broadcast and Tyler for the league.
That is your winner. Once again, Momentum Sim Sports 51, it is Clayton Tilly. Coming home and interviewing him, the second place finisher, Bryce Lucius. And Dom, you've caught up with that 32 machine.
I have. And Bryce, how are you? Give us a rundown how tonight went. You had a great car looking tonight. Just ran out of the laps at the end of it there.
Yeah, I wish we were a bit better in the qualifying, and then also in the heat race, we were struggling in that. But then whenever it came to B main, it seemed like we had something figured out.
Yeah, you definitely did something figured out as you made your way all the way up to second place there. How was the track a bit slick there? Was that last caution mess you up, or were you just waiting and biding your time?
I was kind of just waiting. I was just, whenever I got by Harvey, I was hoping for another one just to see if I had a shot at him.
Yeah, Alex definitely said they were talking about earlier about how you just got to bide your time. You made the moves at the right time, and you got some great sponsors on that car helping you out. So who helped you out with this second place finish?
I like to thank everyone at Iridium Sim Sports And then Inside Lane Productions, Scorpion Racewear, Sim Blacks, Devin Stove Designs, Gage Stevens Designs, Hickey Motorsports, Short Shift Sim Racing Magazines.
All right, and that was your second place finisher, Bryce Lucius. And our third place guy, Alex Robson's caught up with him. Let's send it down to Alex.
And coming home in third tonight is that 54 machine, Gunnar Harris. And talk about it here. You know, you've had some tough runs of late, and to finally get on the podium, it has to be a good feeling here.
Oh yeah, for sure, man. That was quite the race we had. You know, the main goal was not to hit the wall. I seen Tilly hit it a couple of times up there, and then I don't think I hit it that much because I wasn't trying to run all the way up there. But yeah, it was the track was pretty slick, but it was a pretty good race up there.
I'll talk about it. Good qualifying tonight, good heat race run, gets you into the dash, and then you start in at least, one of the front four rows. So you're starting comfortable up there, and then it looked like you were just patiently waiting some time for some mess-ups, and it got you the podium finish.
Yeah, it was kind of towards, at the beginning of the race, I was just kind of up there in the middle. I wasn't really trying to run all the way up there because, like I said, I didn't want to, clobber the wall, and we didn't. But just happy to be on the podium, of course.
Well, you got to have some good guys backing you in that 54 machine. Who is behind the scenes that you got to thank here tonight?
Yeah, it would be first off, AA Stolen Supply, and then it would be Rabbit Designs for the clean look, and all the guys over there at Headhunter Motorsports, and Andrew Hauser for all the help.
That is your third place finisher, the 54 of Gunnar Harris. Well, that will wrap us up here tonight at Fairbury. And Dom, talk about this racetrack here tonight.
Man, this racetrack, Fairbury's probably one of the best tracks to run if you can get that right line going, because you'll get a run on somebody, and then you have to decide real quick, are you going to keep that run? You're going to back out because of where they go. But tonight, that track was slick top to bottom. People are trying to get that bottom line working, but it seems like that top line was the fastest all night.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that will wrap us up. Again, National Sim Racing would like to thank their sponsors: Worldwide iRacing League Association, School of Sim Racing, Tulsa Soda Mulch, Lightning Sim Racing, Lightning Wings and Powder Coating, Skip's Performance Corner, and Dirt Degenerates Podcast for all their continued support for the National Sim Racing Series. Here on UltimateDirtTV, we would like to thank our sponsors: Rocket Racing Setups, SRT Australia, World of Thunder Esports League, Heatwave Designs, FEGPC. Did I nail them all? I think I got them all.
You did.
I think I did. Woohoo. Actually got them all. But for BG Duvall, Dominic Foster, Brett Wheeler, somewhere in the stands. He was out watching this race somewhere in the stands. We don't know. He might have been with Jerry Van Sickle tonight. But until then, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning into UltimateDirtTV. Again, 10 o'clock Eastern Time, Apex and Auto Glass, 410 Wing Sprintcars, Cedar Lake Speedway. We will see you then, and until then, take care. Have a good night.